everyone! Today my video is going to be on plot. As you know, most people define plot as a beginning, middle, and end. Most people are familiar with this pyramid. The pyramid just highlights the fact that there's going to be a beginning, a rising action, the climax is at the top, and then your falling action. But today we are going to break down those ideas into more specific ways that people do that in their stories. So your beginning is where you establish everyday life. That's where you set up your characters, you set up your setting, your relationships, and your conflict. So let's look at Harry Potter. In Harry Potter, they establish everyday life with the Dursleys. So you see Harry's relationship with his aunt and uncle and his cousin. You see where he's living. You know, you get like a background of what's happened up to this point. So you're on the same page as Harry. In Harry Potter, you're very close third. Very close. So we know what Harry knows right off the bat. Then, after you establish everyday life, you're going to want to introduce the catalyst, which pushes our main character into the thick of the action, which at this point is his letter. So you can know what the catalyst is if you ask, would any of the story have happened if the catalyst hadn't happened? And you can say that none of the rest of the books in Harry Potter would have happened if the catalyst, him getting the letter, happened. That's the catalyst. After the catalyst is introduced, you need to put barriers or obstacles in your main character's way. His barrier is getting his letter at first. Then when he gets into Hogwarts, there's another complication, and that's when he finds out the Sorcerer's Stone has been taken. Then it's complicated further by things like Snape, Quirrell, the Troll, being caught and going into the forest. It's all these things. After you have your rising action is your climax. Your climax, a lot of people think, is at the end of your story, and that's not the case. The climax is just the tipping point of the rising action. It's the crescendo of events. So everything on your rising action is bubbling, 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 and then it's expanding at the top with the most tension. So in Harry Potter, that would be going down the trapdoor in book 1. That would be seeing Voldemort. It would be getting the Sorcerer's Stone. Like, that whole part of the book is the climax. Then the end, which isn't the climax, is your resolution. And your resolution, or falling action, is just when Dumbledore sees Harry in the hospital wing and tells him and lets him ask his questions. Take this time now to do a writing exercise where you take a story you're working on and you make an outline of your plot. Okay guys, that's all for today. So don't forget to put your plot summaries down in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you have any topics that you would want to be covered in my next video, just let me know.